See what happens. I'll be right back to Zoom. Just want to make sure I haven't done YouTube Live. Why not? All right. I'll be right back to Zoom. Just want to make sure I haven't done YouTube. Okay. All right. Let's see what happens. If you're watching on YouTube, let me know how it goes. Okay, welcome everybody. Happy crescent moon in Leo. I was just looking at the chart of the moment, and we've got a nice yummy T-square from the Leo moon to Uranus in Taurus with the help of Saturn retrograde 1 degree Aquarius. So we're in a fixed T-square, time out. So what a great time to have a time out with our lovely lunar ladies friend and colleague and VIP member, the lovely Janet Nixick of Consciously Flow. So this is our time of the month where we have our crescent moon activation, where Janet comes in to lead us in an amazing Reiki Theta healing session with her crescent moon natal powers. And she helps activate, refine, define our new moon intentions, where we're just celebrated the Gemini new moon on May 22nd. Now's the time of the lunar new moon week to take those intentions and start to polish them up, refine them, reinvent them. Leo says, add a little more fluff, a little more fabulousness, a little more flair, make them fun, enjoyable. And so the crescent moon in Leo is known as the clown's moon. One of my favorite moons, although I do have, what is that, fear of clowns? Whatever that syndrome is, I could not stand them as a child. And still a little creeped out by them. But on the other side, the Leo's crescent clown's moon can be that sparks our joy, our silliness, our happiness. So now we're traveling to the beautiful seaside of the Greek islands in honor of Janet's lovely heritage. So I'm going to bring on Janet now so we can say hi. So Janet, I'm going to make you a panelist. And Janet will be right here in one moment. So excited to have Janet on. Hi, Janet.
Hey, Shannon. Hi, Lunar Love. Oh, so a couple things before we dive on in.
Yes.
Can you switch out that background?
Yes, I can. Would you like me to switch out that background?
No. I will chat after that because I want to get in on that action as well. I didn't know if that's it. I'm like, it could have been a tapestry, but
oh yeah, no, it's my my green screen.
Okay. Chat after that because I want that too.
Yeah, girl, I will hook you up. I will show you how to do that.
Yes. I love it. Thank you for Greece is looking beautiful right there. And your Larimar, is that the one that you got in Hawaii when we were there or no?
It is. Yeah, when we were in that store. Yes.
Yeah. So I love it because I have not seen that piece in so long. And when you were in our Dow group last week, I was thinking of it, and I was going to even ask you or send you a message. Can you wear that Larimar piece?
Are you kidding me? Oh right. My God, the dolphin message was received.
Totally. So thank you. All of this fresh energy, bringing it in, and it's perfect. It's this perfect, which lines up with what I've been tuning in to today's time together. It's about divine timing.
Divine timing, girl. I love it.
That playful energy, right? That playful light, playful energy that comes with divine timing. Just as you've got this playful energy of this background of Greece, and there you are, and then here's that Larimar coming on in, all this perfect synchronistic flow, which is exactly what the dolphins are. I see the dolphins just spinning all around you, Shannon. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I feel so blessed and so I like to say lucky, but it's not really luck. It's just how it is.
Yes.
yes, I did spot them off the coast by that boat. Hopefully they're still circling there. By the time we're done, we'll go down there and dive in.
Yes.
Totally. You know that's the next retreat, right? We got to go to Greece and swim
Oh yeah.
with our dolphin friends.
Is there a good population of dolphins in Greece?
I'm sure there is. We'll find them.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll find somebody who does that already and then ask them, okay, where do you go and when do you go?
Yes. That would be perfect.
Yes, exactly.
So, Lunar Love, thank you. I love this time of the month. I say it every time of this month, but it's because I love it. I love being here together with and in Lunar Ladies and really working with the synchronistic, not working with, but just being aligned with the synchronistic timing of the moon and the cosmos, and then all of us in human form on this earth plane, and all of us just playing together. And so today's session is really about that with the Leo clowns, the Crescent clowns moon. It's what we're going to do is just like get on in and just lighten everything up. And the air element, Shannon, were you saying that the air element is because of Leo?
The air element comes from the lunar cycle that we're in, which is Gemini. So the moon and the sun join together at the time of Gemini to create this like energetic 30-day cycle or 28-day cycle of the air element. And now we get to play with that by adding this Leo fire to the air, which kind of
Leo's fire. Yeah,
that's right. You got it, girl.
Okay, good. So if everybody, if you're able to do so right now, then just gently close your eyes and just begin by allowing a few breaths, your awareness, bringing your awareness to the breath that's breathing you in and out. That's always breathing. Your breath is always breathing for you without you thinking about it. Good. And we're just literally just allowing for your energy to just anchor on, drop on in deeper within self and within your body. And then just relaxing even deeper as you continue to allow breath in, and each exhale, you just relax even deeper and let go even more from within you, out of you, so that you basically sink, but it's dropping and connecting even lower to earth, which is with earth, of earth, which is who we all are. We are all nature. We are of the earth. And if you allow for your guides to work with you in your highest self, and my guides as well, in the highest and best ways for you, then you can say yes out loud or yes within yourself. Good. And so whether you're with us live or on your own time, the energy is programmed perfectly for you. Or if you listen and receive multiple times through, it's programmed perfectly for you. Your highest self and guides know exactly how to move and allow the movement of your energy flow with divine perfection. We're reminding you and sinking you into divine perfection, divine timing, and allowing for yourself to breathe in and out. We're reminding you that you're safe. We're tuning you into the now moment. And this is where your longest, deepest, most elongated, healthiest, wealthiest breath is comes from the space of your now. And if you allow this and say yes, and we're bringing in the properties of the eucalyptus plant, opening up your lungs and your breath, and literally purifying, purifying your lungs, and just allowing for the magic of this plant medicine of eucalyptus to assist you, your lungs, your breath, your diaphragm, activating your vagus nerve, which is soothing your parasympathetic nervous system, your neurology into ease. So your limbic system, your instincts are always online, intact. You are safe and protected. As your prefrontal brain, your dolphin brain, whale brain, your big, expansive, massive heart and wings are your dominant space that you reside from and come from, leading you in your life, unfolding you in your life from the inside out. And if you allow this and say yes out loud or yes within yourself, good, and right here, right now, you are safe. Reminding you every moment is now. Every moment is now. I am safe. SAFE. I allow the divine great mystery from within me now. Good. Bringing your consciousness again to your breath. Breath is always breathing you, your life force, your lifeline, automatically, without you thinking about it. And noticing how gravity is supporting you. Not only is gravity supporting you, gravity is holding you. Wherever you are, you don't even need to think about it or do anything. Gravity's holding your body, holding your physical matter, holding your bones, holding you. As you breathe in and you breathe out, feeling the bottoms of your feet, bringing your awareness to the tip of your nose and noticing what the sensation of the tip of your nose feels like. Noticing sensation, noticing temperature, just bringing your awareness to the tip of your nose. Just taking your time. Be opening into curiosity and wonder at the tip of your nose. And bringing your awareness to the back of your left ear. And just noticing what the back of your left ear feels like. Opening to that wonder and that curiosity at the back of your left ear. Soothing and your vagus nerve. Bringing your awareness to the back of your right ear. Noticing what that feels like at the back of your right ear. Breathing in and breathing out. Relaxing your root. And connecting even deeper at your root and your deep root of the earth. We're reminding you that your safety, your security comes from within, always within. We're reminding you that there isn't anyone or anything, no amount of money or things or others can give you that safety and protection and security that your spirit is seeking, looking for, longing for. It all comes from within you. And so we're just re-navigating you to within, into the safety, security from within, and the trust from within. And if you allow this and say yes, dropping in even deeper from within, as within, so without. Living your life from within, as your life from within unfolds from within you, out of you. When you attract and magnetize and bring those right people, situations, wealth, opportunities, possibilities to you from this inner alignment space of trust, safe, secure within. And if you allow this and say yes, opening up your hips, balancing your hips, opening up your thighs and your sciatic nerve, your root even more, and your full legs and feet and ankles and heels and toes and soles of your feet opening up and allowing for the white light, the white golden light, to stream through you and to wash you clean of all guilt, of all shame, of all pain, of all resentment and sorrow and grief that you are ready to just let go of, that you've been storing in your hips and your thighs, and anywhere in your legs and your feet, your knees, just giving it up to earth. And if you allow this and say yes, and opening up your heart, there's Reiki streaming through the center of your heart, the sides of your heart, the back of your heart, the back of your shoulder blades and your wings and your arms and your neck and your shoulders. Lightening you up, connecting you deeper within of your soul, activating your soul blueprint, the soul that is you, simultaneously our divine one soul, the divine one great mystery. And really utilizing the element of air, igniting the fire, the passion of fire, your soul, your passion, your creativity, your pleasure, your joy, your energy and oomph, your enthusiasm. It's also aligned with your soul gifts, what your intelligence are, what your soul gifts and creative gifts are from your enthusiasm and your passion of your soul and the blueprint of you. And if you allow this and say yes, then that element of air is fanning the flames as well, bringing all into balance, perfect balance for you and harmony for you. So that there's just enough passion, just enough enthusiasm, and that fire, balanced ways that balance and work harmoniously, effectively, and efficiently with yourself in human form and body on the earth plane, right? Creating on the earth plane, magnetizing in the right ways on the earth plane and with others in effective, efficient ways, harmoniously. Right? It's all about that balance of the different energy parts of you coming together so that all work in this great system of cohesiveness and unity, communication, and effectiveness. And we're opening up your frontal brain also to joy, play, and your heart, high heart, wings. Joy, play, giggles, laughter, dancing, frolicking, playing, and playing, and playing, and playing, and laughter. And one of the top three, if not number one of the top three experiences we can experience that activates the prefrontal part of our brain, which is dolphin brain, which is where our greatest, truest self resides, highest level of emotional intelligence, IQ, communication, higher executive problem solving, solution bringing, prosperity, wealth, and abundance, right? Your truest, greatest joy, peace, wholeness, dolphin brain. One of the number one experiences to activate that is laughter, is humor, is comedy. And especially humor, comedy, that is novel, that is seemingly random. That randomness, seemingly randomness, is pure synchronicity that activates your frontal part of your brain and your truest self and highest heart, highest life now. And if you allow this and say yes, allowing for a deeper bringing in that deep elongated whale breath deep into your belly, and allowing this deeper, slower moving, expansive breath, whale energy. Now, breathing in and breathing out, reminding you, I am safe, SAFE. Next, imagining in your heart this pink golden light within your heart space and within your high heart, the color aqua, color turquoise, that lighter, deeply saturated but light, pastel-ish aqua color, deep at the same time. Aligning your soul, your wealth, your creativity to the lightness of your heart and your joy. And we're opening up as within, so without, so that as you're in your life, you are lining up, experiencing even more of that synchronistic, perfect timing humor. If you allow this, say yes. You have full permission to allow and to experience humor, joy, comedy, laughter, giggles every day. If you allow this and say yes. One of the greatest properties and gifts of the element of air is that it lightens us. It gently whisks away any heaviness or anything you may be carrying upon yourself or your shoulders, carrying stress, burden, responsibility for others, for the world upon your shoulders. And that element of air gently whisks all of that away and lightens you up, lightens up your heart, lightens up your shoulders and your neck and your wings. If you allow this and say yes. And then tuning in deeper to laughter. When you are laughing, in order to actually laugh, you bring the element of air into your body, within you. It's one of those main reasons, one of the reasons of why it feels so good to laugh. The laughter, that air moves through and it vibrates. Then there's this vibration that moves through your entire body. Good. As it also activates your heart, the laughter, and your forebrain. Good. So we're aligning all these, uniting, and allowing and giving you full permission to experience yourself in your life daily as your baseline, more and more from this space of laughter, of joy, and allowing your joy, your laughter, to automatically, without you even thinking about it, cleaning you out from the inside out of you. And it literally vibrates all your trillions and trillions and trillions of cells clean to vitality, to wholeness, to wealth, to health. And if you allow this and say yes, and opening up your sense of wonder, one of the other main ways in which we open up our frontal brain, our truest, highest self and heart, is curiosity and wonder. If you get present to the divine timing and perfection, and things are funny, or how things line up synchronistically, and it feels like you're in a comedy, right? Like how perfect different people, characters in your life, right, all came together at the perfect timing to create this perfect moment of fun, of comedy. Can you see, do you see the divinity in that? Because that is purely divine. Every time. That is purely divine. Every time. Good. And breathing in and breathing out. We're just going to allow a few more moments of the Reiki energy, the white golden light, to stream through you from head to toe, just showering you from head to toe and from the inside out of you. From the inside out of you, aligning you with your inner light. You are the light. From within you, out of you. Good. Feeling the bottoms of your feet. You have permission to experience your life from this divine flow of lightness, playfulness, laughter, perfect divine timing, just as the dolphins are. Breathing in and breathing out. And all the way, golden light. Releasing anything you're ready to let go of out of you to earth, out of you to the light. Emptying you out from within you, out of you, aligning you even deeper within your core being, your core essence self. Good. Emptying out and draining out any limiting belief patterns that aren't even yours, any limiting belief patterns, systems that were pre-programmed before you even arrived in your body or at any point in this lifetime or any lifetime that you're carrying with you as truth that are not, that are limiting you. Just relieving. There are angels that are literally taking from you, draining from you into their hands, into the light. If you allow this and say yes. Good. And then aligning you with your divine psyche, divine mind of expansion, of your infinite potential, of your infinite self-worth, your infinite self-love, self-assuredness. You are worthy. And anything that is blocking or contradicting your self-worth of love, of all kinds of love, of wealth, of all kinds of wealth, of life, of joy, of peace, of being just simply at peace, at ease. We're just releasing if you allow this and say yes, and aligning you again to your divine mind from within. Good. So that you think and believe from the space of your divinity, in the space of all of our divinity. You're worthy. There is no one else that is more worthy or deserving than you. There is no one else that is more gifted than you. And we're lining you with your unique divine blueprint of soul gifts and intelligence and activating if you allow this and say yes. Breathing in and breathing out. Good. We're just now going on in and we're slowly beginning to complete. But as we're doing that, we're bringing in the beautiful opal energy and Larimar energy within your spaces and your auric field in your life as you are grounded within, connected of earth, as you engage and participate upon the earth plane that line up with deep satisfaction at soul levels. Good. Balancing all your chakras, your outer layer chakras, strengthening your connection with your force field. Good. Lightening and elevating and fluffing you up from the ground on up. Good. As you relax even deeper within your root and your deep root and earth star of earth, opening you to the beautiful earth plane of trees and birds and worms and the sunshine and the clouds and the sky and the water and lakes and oceans and the wind and the fire. We're reminding you that you belong and that wherever you are, you belong. I belong. You are wanted, you are loved, and you are worthy. I am worthy. And from within you, out of you, I am safe. I trust. I allow. My life, lined for my soul, forward now and to me now in the highest ways now. Breathing in and breathing out. Feeling the bottoms of your feet, feeling your presence of your body, feeling the space that's holding you. Remembering you're always held. Your breath is always breathing for you. Your breath is your consciousness, is you. And gravity is always supporting and holding you. Automatically. You are always held, supported, and loved. And just taking your time, maybe you want to begin moving your hands, maybe gently moving your feet, gently swaying your body, rocking your body, right, rolling your shoulders back, moving your physical body. It's important to move your physical body, even with gentle movements or rolling movements. And if you wish to continue resting, please do so. Whatever you are called to be is perfect. Okay.
Thank you, Janet. That was so beautiful. I mean, so many things you touched on so magically. Thank you so much for bestowing upon us your crescent moon powers, and then highlighting it through this amazing understanding and embodiment of Leo. So cool. So, so cool. I wanted to thank you for bringing us into this place of safe and spelling safe, the word S-A-F-E. And I love the feeling of going from my right ear to my left ear and getting into that body awareness and coming down and down and down. And it's so interesting because the energy field today has this, it wants us to remember how safe we really are on Mother Earth. It wants us, even through all the traumas and sudden changes and things that happen as part of being in the physical body and the physical world, and living on an earth that moves, like earthquakes or floods or fires and things like that. And there's a lot of stored trauma. When you brought us down into our, with the guilt and the shame and the fear down into our hips and our pelvis, I just was like, oh my God, that's where it's all stored for many of us, not only of our own experience in lifetimes being incarnated on Mother Earth and maybe having some moments of trauma or leaving our bodies in different times of earth changes and things like that. It was so interesting. And then our ancestral line that has also experienced that at whatever time and whatever way. And when you brought us into that space, it was a really deep connection to be able to initiate a release, right? To find it, not, acknowledge it, find it in the body, and then the permission to release. And as it releases, we can return to that kind of paradise energy that this is a beautiful place and a safe place and a place to be enjoyed and to be silly, and then to let the rest of that energy come back in and fill us at a cellular level. Yeah, let's jump in the water and go for a swim. Yeah, let's be silly and laugh. Like your description of laughter in the body, I was like, oh my God, that's totally one of my non-negotiables in my contract to come back. Was like, I want a body because I want to laugh. I want to experience laughter again because it feels so good in the physical form. So I'm always trying to find funny wherever I go, because I forgot how amazing it is to laugh. Even though I do it all the time, but just to acknowledge the movement of the elements and what's happening at the cellular level, and why laughter is medicine, and why, especially now in our times of change and uncertainty, that finding those moments more often than not to celebrate and enjoy, be silly and laugh, because there's just as much creative force field in there as strategizing or worrying or trying to figure things out or controlling the uncontrollable. There's so much more free energy available in this other side of living in our hearts and experiencing what that creativity is all about at whatever level we want to engage with it. Gorgeous.
And the creativity of the laughter.
Yeah.
How there can be laughter where it's just a moment of like a funny, right? And then there's so many different types of comedy, and that was my number one non-negotiable as well. Number one was, I'm coming in with a divine design makeup of my humor and comedy is already lit up online, right?
Yes.
So same here. And it's about finding to, or aligning to, and engaging with those that are desire to play along as well, right? Like we did when we were kids. It's the same thing as adults. It doesn't just stop. And that's what we're continuing and opening up and reinforcing and strengthening, and how much creativity there is in laughter. And creativity is the divine. It's purely the divine. And it's super intelligent. So there's also those kind of seemingly isolated moments of laughter, of things that are funny. And then there's also the ones where they just line up in this perfect timing, and people or situations just line up and come together. And it always blows my mind, because I'm like, look at that. As I'm laughing, I'm like, this is perfection of all these people or elements and perfect timings coming together to create this perfect moment of comedy. That is perfect timing. That is the divine. Exactly. That is pure God. Wow. That is, and Buddha said that too, right? It wasn't that Buddha around like the highest form of God is laughter?
I believe so. I mean, look at that happy Buddha statue, he's having a great time.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Janet and I can really attest. We had our first dolphin retreat in 2011. We like laughed ourselves to sleep every night. We were roommates, and we would just recapitulate the day of like, whoa, what was that about? Like so many cool things happening like simultaneously, and we had to recount them every night together.
And then we build upon it, Even in those moments, then we build upon it, the laughter, and it was that pure creativity.
Yes.
And it's a synergy that we get to experience with different people.
Yes,
right?
yes.
It's
And
a certain kind of synergy.
that you're one of my synergy sisters.
Yes.
Because we can be
Synergy
on the phone for
sisters.
hours laughing our asses off.
Oh, so much. Oh, even in our Reiki Master class, we did. I mean, this is the thing, when you allow humor and it just, in all the kinds of different ways, you're in it. And I want to remind you, this laughter and comedy is one of the top number one ways of opening up your prefrontal brain, which is where your truest, highest, greatest self resides. This I call the dolphin brain, which is your heart, your high heart, which is your soul blueprint of your soul gifts and your wings. It literally activates it. So the more that you laugh, and in all different kinds of ways, because there's all different kinds of humor, comedy, giggles, all of it, the more you activate this, and the more now that you're conscious of, oh, I'm laughing. Oh, good for dolphin brain, my highest, greatest self. You can even touch with your non-dominant hand.
Oh.
Your non-dominant hand will activate your prefrontal brain even more and balance your left and right brain hemispheres. It will also help activate your vagus nerve into soothing your parasympathetic nervous system as well. Right. And so the more that you are conscious of this and you pair it with this, the more you strengthen this. And then your limbic fight, flight, freeze, still intact. Your instincts are sharp on tech, but the more you turn that volume down on that so that your fear isn't the dominant space anymore. This is how we're evolving our neurology and our lives. And so we're just giving you tips and tricks and how to be able to push certain buttons, which is what we're always doing in these sessions, and really evolving your neurology so that you're not living from this space of fear anymore, which is where eons ago, like tigers coming after us, our limbic system is still getting evolved.
Yeah.
But we've got to evolve it. We need to evolve. If you want it to evolve, then it's about you choosing and taking action to evolve it. And these are different tricks and tips in being able to do so, which is what we're doing. So laugh away, and then pair it with, all right, my highest, truest, greatest self. My highest, truest, greatest self. And then you'll bring even more laughter and more laughter, more and more comedy, and look for it in all different kinds of ways. A week ago, I accidentally cut my arm and I needed to go to urgent care to go get stitches. And it was the most fun.
Only a dolphin could do that. A dolphin.
I was like, it was the synchronistic events and people who showed up. My friend dropped everything to come over to help me, and our interactions together, we were laughing and cracking up nonstop as we were both on point to get me what I needed.
Yes.
Right. Like my body, all of it. So we took it seriously simultaneously as the comedy just kept synchronistically unfolding, and we were playing together. And then who I met when I was at urgent care and different stuff. That's when you tap into that flow, that is a dolphin flow. That is a dolphin way. And you have full permission to do so amongst all this other stuff. Some of this stuff, or a lot of this stuff too, it's great material for comedy.
Exactly. And look at what you drew to you by being able to consciously step into that flow, right? Of being like, I'm going to find the humor, and my friend's we're gonna synergize with each other. We're gonna both be in this like frequency, and then it drew more people in who like, I vibe with that. So, what are those awesome ladies doing over there? We're gonna go hang out, and we're just gonna be like, we're not part of this chaotic reality. We're part of this other like space that we just created from our hearts toroidal field, right? And so I love, Janet, how you broke down this 5D medicine, fifth dimensional medicine healing space by understanding it through where you're coming from with this limbic, the brain, the limbic system, developing the brain, hemisync opening up. It's just like, I love what you are swimming in right now, sister. So
Thank you. Thank you, Shannon. Thank you for us swimming and playing together. And thank you, everybody here in our Lunar Ladies group. Again, I love this time of the month. I feel so grateful, appreciative, honored to get to be here every month. So thank you for having me. And thank you for everybody who participates and plays around.
Yeah, right? Plays around and comes and join us every month at the Crescent Moon. Janet, thank you so much for being our honored guest at this time of the month. Just love having you here. And you can find more about Janet, more about Janet at Consciously Flow. Consciously Flow. I'm going to put it in the Zoom here. And Janet runs a group, Be Your Tao Now 2020. Janet, would you like to share a little bit before we go about your group, inviting us to join? I'm part of the group. I love being there. It's so much fun. Janet breaks it down and brings it like on the daily.
Oh, I love the Tao group. The Tao is you. The Tao is the universe, the cosmos. The Tao is Earth and all of the inhabitants interconnected like a spider web, right? But this which is a perfect divine interconnectivity that we get to join and participate in. And the Tao is now. So it's about dropping in to your now, space of now. The space of now is where all your magic and miracles are. Your greatest self, your greatest life is now, which is the Tao. And now is also about letting go of attachments, the ego, judgments, expectations. So there's a lot of growth in your now. So it's all of it, right? But that's where your truest, greatest, highest self, creative, joyful, loving, laughter, prosperous self resides, is in the now, the Tao. And so the group is our long distance sessions. So if you really resonate with these these group drop-ins like this, there's more of that in the group. So on the 1st of each month and on the 11th of each month, we have our long distance session. So on the 1st, it's the live recorded. You can hop on live or listen to the replay and receive. And those are just deep, deep, deep energy movement sessions, aligned with the Tao, aligned with your now, aligned with your truest, highest, greatest self now, your greatest life now, of ease, of joy, of peace now. And on the 11th is specific to wealth Reiki. So money Reiki, it's all around, it's specific to your receiving. So you're being and you're receiving from your space of being, all around your self-worth, your self-value, your worthiness, your deservingness of your beingness and of your allowing and your receptivity of your wealth. And your wealth meaning cash flow, finances, creating order into your financial situation, relationship, right? Having a more loving relationship with your finances, right? And everything that is wealth to you around your receiving. So, and then there's a private Facebook group page as well, if you want to be part of that as well, where there's extras and extra bonuses and where we share, celebrate, post. And then Shannon comes in on her moon time to grace us in the Tao with what's going on cosmically each month.
Yes, it's my favorite time of the month too, over in Be Your Tao Now at the balsamic moon phase. So Janet and I are really good tag team sisters. I do the balsamic and she comes in, which kind of helps you end things to grab the seeds and plant them. And then Janet takes those seeds and refines them and dolls them up and helps them, activates them to grow really strong. So So that's what we did today. We took your new moon, Gemini intentions, and Janet put this like superfood all over those seeds. And now they're going to grow to be robust. And you're going to feel that in your body through your heart chakra, through the Leo. Find your Leo ruled house in your chart to see where this is most powerful for you, to personalize it even more. And then definitely watch the replay and feel into this experience. Do this guided meditation again now until Friday the 29th, when we're moving into the next lunar phase. So we have about 3 days to bathe and swim in this amazing, fun, joyful, powerful light. Our angel wings are now fluffed up. We're flying. Our laughter is flowing through our cells. Go consciously do that. Find your synergy buddies that help, you build that laughter vibration even stronger, right? So it's always good to have a laughing buddy, right? If you don't have them, let me know, let Janet know. We could be substitutes until you find one. We're happy to, crack some jokes and share stories and make you laugh. But thank you so much for joining us. Thank you, Janet, for being here and bestowing upon us your beautiful soul gifts. We can't wait until next month when it'll be a crescent moon in Virgo, right over your sun. So thank you again for being here with us.
Thank you, Shannon. Thank you, Lunar Ladies. Thank you, Lunar Loves, as always. Thank you.
You have a blessed day.
You too.
Aloha.